Hey, it's Kellam Steels here. We got a couple flippers here I wanted to show off as part of my knife collection. Um, Relatively new to knife collecting. I'm not new to knives, but moving up into the little bit more higher end knives, the Hinderers, Striders and things like that. I just wanted to show a couple of them off and sort of talk about some of the things I've noticed as you go up in price tag. You're making a jump from, say, a Spyderco and Benchmade to a ZT to a Hinderer or a Strider or even the customs like the Midtex and Microtex, things like that. So first off, these are two 0561s, zero tolerance, the LMAX steel version. One of them I use, one of them I kind of keep as a safe queen. It's hard to tell the difference between the one I use and the one I don't because they're so well made. There's really no wear on the one that I use. When I say I use it, I'm talking cardboard, cutting normal things. I'm not prying things or anything like that. Rick Hinder says, he states pretty clearly that his knives, like on this XM18, need to be broken in. I have noticed that to be the case. It doesn't take that long. People say 300,000 flips or something. I haven't noticed that to be the case at all before they break in. But out of the box, they're not super stiff. I'm sure you could ask 10 people and get 10 different answers on that. But for me, I just made a couple adjustments to the pivot, and you can torque it whichever way you want, and just make sure that your blade is centered and apply some good lube to it. I've been using Tough Glide. Seems to work pretty well. Comes highly recommended. There's a bunch of people on YouTube that use this. It's probably overblown on what type of oil you use, but for the cost, nominal amount, I think I paid $6 or something for this. I didn't think it was an issue. So these are the Hinderer zero tolerances. These are an LMAX steel. This is the XM18 and CPM 20 CV. I do notice a quality difference between the zero tolerance Hinderer and the Rick Hinderer knife straight from him. I think these are Teflon pivots or washers. I'm not sure what's in the zero tolerance, but I will say this: these flip amazing. So these ones had to break in more than that one. This one seems to be pretty well broken in. Okay. But either way, you're still going to have to flip them. I mean, they have this detent that keeps them from springing out really easy. So that's really what keeps them from flipping too fast. You have to get past that, right? Otherwise, the blade's just going to fall out, right? So you have to use your man finger. But these are just really smooth, the XM18s. I've been really happy with them. So moving up in price tag and value, this is the zero tolerance. The LMAX steel, I thought it was a pretty good buy. I think I paid $189, $190 in there somewhere on Blade HQ, which I try to buy all my blades from them if I can, if they've got what I'm looking for. I got this one off of Buddy. So, new in box, he doesn't touch his knives. And then I got this one from Blade HQ as well. This is the Midtech Butcher. To be 100% honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about this knife other than I just love the way it looks. So Andrew de Villers, if I'm saying his name right, probably not. Flips amazing right out of the box. Came with the polished blade. Semi-polished. Satin. S30VN. I've heard people having some issues with the lockup, with lock stick, basically is what you call it, where the titanium meets the steel. I haven't experienced that at all. Nothing. I love this blade. Everything came centered. Beautiful. This one flips better than all of them. It's like butter. I mean, look. And this isn't something I've used at all. So I just love the way that that blade looks. I mean, you can't beat the utility of this blade, but these two are just pretty unique. And I like them a lot. As far as smoothness goes, though, I mean, I don't necessarily think that the more you pay for a knife, the more it needs to spin out of its handle faster, and that's not really what determines a blade for me. You know, I mean, the Striders, you know, the Strider SMF, you know, it doesn't come out fast at all. You know, I got these Frodo Baggins fingers. Of course, it's not broken in, but I mean, this is a solid knife for me, at least. I really like it. I'm sure if I took it apart, adjusted the pivot, you know, put some oil in there, but then you're saying, well, for a $550 knife, you shouldn't have to do that. Well, I kind of agree. But at the same time, the tolerances are really tight on these, and it will break in and it will come out faster. And I think part of it is, like I said, I got these Frodo Baggins hands, so you know, my flip isn't like a dude that doesn't have stupid hands like mine. But a knife that I got that I carry every day that I love is my Contigo, Benchmade Contigo. I think this video is supposed to be about flippers, so I just totally derailed that. Just bear with me. Benchmade Contigo. This is the M390 steel version. I think I got this from Knife Center. Maybe not. It was an exclusive to one of the online dealers. I don't have a problem with the Contigo with the CPM 154, but I just like, honestly, the blade. I didn't like the black blade. I wanted either a satin or a stonewash. I'll probably end up picking up one anyways, but that's that. I do have some other blades. My channel's not just about knives, so I made this YouTube channel for me. If you guys enjoy it, I hope that's the case. If not, there's plenty of other places to watch videos on knives and cars and motorcycles and guns and suppressors and machine guns and things like that. So that's in venturing. That's sort of what my channel is going to be about. And lots of rambling. So hope you enjoyed it. Mid-check Butcher, Hinder, XM18, Zero Tolerance 0561, Strider SMF, and the Contigo M390. All right.